What's going on, everybody? It's Zuko here, and today I got for you guys the best XP form, the best loot form, the best hyper form, everything in the game. You get more XP in this than you do by doing what's that one it's called? Kingston, whatever, you know the one. That one. You get more XP doing this than you do with that. And I timed myself because whenever it's time for me to show you guys my in-game build for Bunny where you solo all the hard content, I just need one more piece before I make that video. And once I get it, then I'll be able to show you guys the true ultimate power of her. And I'm talking about everything min-max, so that way you don't have to use certain abilities that I see other people talking about whenever they're running her in things. But I just need one more piece and then we're going to get there. But other than that, anyways, let me just shoot these guys. I know they're heading over already. Not only is it the best Kuiper form, it's the best XP form, it's the best loot form. You get more doing this mission than anywhere else in the game so far, and from everything that you've seen online. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and find White Knight Gulch, and then it's going to be Moongrave Basin, and it's going to be this mission down here at the bottom. Now let me tell you how I found this mission. So I was like, man, look, I need some sensors. You know, the rotation just changed. Let me see what they got. So I said, Moongrave Basin. Okay, bet. I need some sensors. And then I was like, oh, what's this mission? It's 3 minutes or less? Shit, let me just run that up. Let me see what they got going on. And I was like, all right, well, let's just go ahead and run it. And then I got here, and then my smart self saw like how this mission ran. And then I was able to fully optimize it. Now, by the end of you doing all of this, you're going to see that you can get up to 500k. I timed myself for an hour doing this because I don't like putting you get this amount of, thing an hour and you didn't actually do it, an hour. So yeah, let's get straight into it, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what it is. I got a lot to kind of show you, and I actually want to do it like through by through here, So basically you just start the mission. I'm telling you guys, I got some super optimizations for you guys whenever it comes to her and DPS and everything, man. Like how to optimize everything. So whenever you do it, you don't really want to. Now, I've always thought like, if you give me a timer for like things, kind of like spawning in, let me just go ahead and I want to play that timer out as long as possible. But the problem is with this mission is the timer, it starts and then like it's really, really fast to go up, right? So you kind of have to let them get on the point first, right? So you let them get on the point. Try not to go too close to that side, especially if you're using Bunny. You can kill them, and if you kill them, then you're probably going to complete the mission too early. You want to use all 4 minutes of this, and your goal is just to simply go around here, and you're just literally farming. Once you kill all of those, you just rotate back, right? And then you go this way. And then you just keep farming, right? And then make sure you get these guys up top here. Try not to, worry about those guys in the middle. They literally ruin your rotations. You just want to get all the ones that are up here. And then once you get all of them, then you rotate back. I probably forgot to kill one, so that's less for me there. If you miss killing everyone, that'll happen. You got to kill everyone in that little area. See, now the others respawn. So again, you have to make sure you killed everything. Once you do, you're gonna be pretty good. It's all the Kuiper right there. I like to hug wall if I'm playing Bunny, unless I don't have skill range, then you can kind of, play however you want. But yeah, make sure you kill those guys up there. As you can see, man, like, you're just getting insane amounts of XP from this. And I'm level 40, so you can't see, but I did it whenever I was level 1, and I went from level 1 to level 40 in like 2 hours maximum. Not even 2 hours, more like 1 minute and 1 hour and 45 minutes. So going from level 1 to 40 in that short of a time, it's it's pretty good. And it's fairly simple to do it too. So that's very, very good. The only thing that could like stop someone from maximizing their build from here is going to be maybe, I don't know, like you not having the farm things in order to get the catalyst. But man, getting catalyst is so easy. And on top of this, having this form for Kuiper and having this form for XP and all the other things that you're going to need, man, it just makes it to where you can get max level and get all of the optimizations you need and really start experimenting with builds. And like for example, let's say you wanted to switch your build up, say maybe like I tried a version where I went for shields and stuff like that, but I wasn't able to do it. So I stuck with my original gut here, which was that you're just gonna have to stack everything into defense, because the way the defense works, it works for only health, by the way, not for shields. And if it does for shields, then it's probably kind of mid, if so. But it seems like it works better for health. And one thing I realized while I was optimizing my certain in-game build, which I'm not running the current optimized build right now. This is more of my mobbing version here. I don't want to really, kind of complete that. I'm trying to, do Kuiper and stuff like that. So I have on a Kuiper farm and a loot farming build, basically. But in the process of me running this, I realized that whenever you put on max shields, your shields still recover at the same rate. So there's no point in doing that. And that was the main thing, because that was actually a build that I was able to make that was really, really, really good, and I was able to optimize it. And then I realized that no matter what you do, like the shields will always like recover at the same rate unless you use a shield recovery modifier, and even still that doesn't change a lot. So unlike how it is with health, where health it heals by a percentage, so whatever your health percentage is, and the more defense you stack with that, you're just looking at much more survivability. And then a good thing about shields as well is that shields kind of like negate damage once they are like broken. And the cool thing is you can actually go ahead and like there's a lot that you can do that. I'll talk about it more in my in-game build. So basically you want to just fail the mission, doesn't matter. So I started this with 63k shards. So I went from 63k all the way to 80k in just 4 minutes of me running this. So already that's around 20k like actual, like, and you see it here, 20k from just doing this once, right? Now whenever I sold all of that, I actually got 8k. But we'll actually go ahead and do it all now. We'll actually just go ahead and go back to Albion, and we'll go ahead and sell all of this. So yeah, I started off with 63k and now I'm at 80k. So again, that's about 17k right there. Now this is the part where the more you do it over time, the better off you're going to be with this, and the less time you have to spend actually like worrying about like deleting loot and stuff like that. There's a way that you can mass delete in the game. Just press I, get into your inventory here, and then you have to set it up right, but it'll automatically delete everything you don't want that's not your favorite, because I obviously don't want any of that. And yeah, so that'll allow for you to kind of keep your times up whenever it comes to mass deleting a lot of that junk that you don't want. So yeah, and then we're going to just go over here and sell all of this. And as you can see here, boom. Hold on, I messed that up. Let's do this. Cool. Shift, select all. And that's 903. I said 900, 9k basically. So you're getting 20, you're getting 17, well basically 20, from all of this, plus 9,000 basically, if you want to add it all up, right? So altogether that's an extreme amount of Kuiper. So I went from basically in 5 minutes, I went from 60 k Kuiper, 63 to be exact, all the way to 90, which means that is a lot of Kuiper in just 4 minutes. So in 4 minutes you can get it. Now if you optimize it and you keep everything running, I did the math and I also timed myself from 1 hour because I actually needed it in order to upgrade a lot of the things, and I actually have to do it again in order to upgrade a lot of things, and you get about 500k per hour. Not me lying to you guys, I actually timed myself and I actually did this, and I got 550k. Now I don't know if that's just because I have my Kuiper thingy on. I would highly recommend you do this too, by the way. I would highly recommend you do this. You need to put on a Kuiper shard drop rate increase, and if you can get it on a gold, I believe that the actual totals overall go up. So if you can get a gold version with the Kuiper gold, then you're looking at even more. Now, like I said, I did this with this. If you don't have this shard on, I'm not sure you're gonna get the same result. But I got 550k from me doing this, and as you can see, in just 4 minutes, I was able to go from 63 all the way to 90. That is a lot of shards to say that you only did something for 4 minutes. That's a quick, man, let me hurry up. Let's say you need 80k really quick in order, that's like literally 10 minutes, and then you just upgraded that, you know. So that's pretty good, you know. That's really, really good. That's basically this form. Now again, it's going to give you the most amount of XP, it's going to give you the most amount of shards, and it's also going to give you the most amount of drops that you're going to be able to get if you're trying to like scrap and stuff like that. It's the best form in the game right now currently, because there's nothing in the game right now that I've been able to find that has been able to beat this form right here. And I've done Kingston for XP, I've done everything for XP, I've done everything for farms. I even did the one that YouTuber had made. Where is it at? Sarah Land? Is it Sarah Land? Yeah, this one, I even did this one, and this one is good, but the problem is that they have a bunch of other people running around right there all the time, so you don't really get all of that Kuiper, because if you don't participate in the kill, there's a chance it doesn't even drop for you. This one is very, very low key, so you really get all of that Kuiper. On top of the fact that there's so many mobs, it's impossible not to get it all. So this is the best farm in the game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. I'm telling you guys, you run this and check it out for yourself. Watch your XP levels fly up, watch your Kuiper fly up, watch your loot fly up, watch your scrap fly up, and you're going to be able to get all the way to end game so much easier, to where you can use those catalysts and get your build completely optimized and start, you know, running around and figuring out what you want to do with your build. Izuko, man, we are out. Peace.